Today we are driving into the large wilderness of northern Maine. So a lot of large cities today, a lot of driving on our way. So come along and enjoy the ride.
Good morning from Bryant Pond, Maine, where we have a dedication to the very last hand-crank magneto telephone system in the USA. Hand-crank telephone. Now this is billed as perhaps the world's largest telephone. I don't know, but this may be the world's largest hand-crank telephone. And we'll see, can this actual hand-crank telephone crank? It looks like it does. Good morning from the State House of Maine. In Augusta, Maine, we're driving through, stopping by Augusta. Was wondering why there's a little bit extra traffic, and well, it's the 4th of July, so we got a parade coming through here in just a little bit. So we'll be on our way. Happy 4th. .685 Riverside Drive, Augusta, Maine. Looks like an old, abandoned, big boys Harley Davidson cycles. I don't know, but I hear Tony used to run big boys. And here's Tony. Tony looks a little sad because it looks like everybody's left him. But here we are with a big Tony. Here in Bangor, Maine, there's been a Paul Bunyan sighting. I don't see Babe anywhere, but Paul Bunyan's been doing a whole lot of work around here. Those are some pretty big shoes to fill. But we've made our way up to Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument up in the wilderness of Maine, just outside of Baxter State Park, near Mount Katahdin. A lot of moose up in this area, so we'll see if we can spot one or not, but we're just going to check out the lovely, beautiful scenery while we're here. Overlook to Mount Katahdin. Absolutely beautiful.
No, unfortunately, we didn't encounter any moose while we were in Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument. But away from all of the more populous and touristy areas of coastal Maine in the untapped wilderness, I would highly recommend folks to come on up their way if they have the time. We had about 3.5 hours to explore. Look up close. Got all the shavings down here. And then all of like the sap dripping out from there. Still like dripping down from here. I mean, come on, it's cool. You don't see that every day. But I would also mention that in the spring and summer it gets quite buggy. So make sure you bring your bug spray walking the trails.
Here in Nakawitz, or Nakawik, New Brunswick, Canada, we have the world's largest axe, symbolizing the importance of the forest industry. Of course, I don't know if Paul Bunyan, when we saw him earlier in Bangor, I don't know if he left this axe here or if he knows that this one's here, but this is a pretty darn big axe. Nice, beautiful park over here, though, on a beautiful, gorgeous day in Canada. Right here by the St. John River. That is one large axe. I don't know if Thor would be able to handle this one. I mean, obviously it's not his hammer, but I don't know. That's pretty big. The world's largest axe here in New Brunswick, Canada.
When you go to Canada for the 4th of July, you don't get fireworks, but you get some fantastic poutine.